Hey guys, how's it going? Cloud8 back with you. Part 4 of Endless Space, and last time we had colonized our third system, and we kind of took a look around and saw that there wasn't a whole lot else that was really going to be useful or viable as far as colonizing and using, at least within the next medium to long term time frame. And so this wormhole, which we haven't been able to travel through, is kind of looking more important, and like something maybe we need to start exploring. So we've got 2 more turns to go on the research there, and then I think maybe it's time to come down here and pick up the wormhole exploration technology and push out into the rest of the galaxy, because otherwise we're going to be stuck in this arm while everyone else expands, and we don't, of course, don't want that. So we had queued up a patrol ship that we designed to be built in Iowa, and then we were just building some more some buildings on Indiana and Colorado. Alright. So, got a lot of food. No exploitation here, so we can... an Arctic gives us +9 per +9 research, so that's awesome. And we could bump it even more by doing this, and I think that's what we're gonna do. Again, that's basically just free. These exploitations don't cost anything, just free. Free research. Can't argue with that. Now, we could build that, and that would give us another food per person, but I don't think we need to do that yet. So that's building. So how long was that going to take? Just 3 turns, and then I think we'll, after that's done, we'll build a patrol ship. So we'll queue up another. I want 3 of them, I guess. So we'll do that. Should be good. I don't know what the magic number of 3 really is, but that's just what I decided I wanted to make earlier. So we'll do that. Let's see. Particle, so we finished our research. What's this now? The Auriga system discovered. The star. So where is that? Maybe somebody else discovered it? Auriga is the planet that Endless Legends takes place on, and so like in theory then what the setup between these 2 games, even though Endless Space came first, Endless Legend would be like the beginning of the civilizations and how they grew and thrived, and then this would be like the future of them, you know, exploring the galaxy kind of thing, is the way I understand it. So Auriga is the main planet where Endless Legends takes place. So we're done building here. That's still building, that's still building, and then we need to set our research, and we'll go for this wormhole technology. And I think just because we can travel through them doesn't mean other people can, so they would still have to have that technology to come get us, basically. So we've got 1 patrol ship done, it's building another one, and Indiana's working on one as well now. And you can see 1 ship in the hangar there, so that's fine. Research completed. How did we do 2 at the same time? What, did I have them queued up or something? I must have had them queued up, or we got a research bonus or something. I'm not entirely sure what I did there. We just have so much research coming in that, oh. Secret project. Simultaneously and unexpectedly discovered other technologies that were not under... So sweet, we just basically got free technologies because we're just so awesome at researching stuff. I think that's fair. That seems reasonable to me. So now I want to take this and make it a fleet and send it to Indiana, because soon, like next turn, we're going to take this scout ship and move him out and explore. And this is still going to be our choke point, so That's what we'll do. Let's just go with, we'll make it a nice round 4. And then this one, plus 3 influence. So yeah, that sounds like a reasonable thing to have. We want to check out the surrounding systems. This one is extreme option exchanges, minus 15% upkeep. Okay, we'll have to think about that. Plus 25 defense, so that's probably one that's worthwhile, at least on this planet, because, like I said, choke point, right? So that one might be worth looking into and picking up. So Iowa's back. What can we can expand the influence here for only 1 dust. Sure. 1 dust maintenance, that is, per turn. So that seems like a reasonable expense to pay. Alright. So, now we can travel through wormholes. You discover the technology required to safely traverse the wormholes that link constellations. Which brave captain will discover what lies beyond? And what riches or horrors await them? So who's going to go first? Well, you are. That's just the way it is. Alright, so immediately, this seems like a system we would want to pursue, because, again, a choke point, and it gets our foot into the main galaxy. But we will keep exploring, because we want to see everything that's out there. And we got plus 5 research, which we haven't even spent yet, so that's good. So now I think I can drag him and put, yep, so now there's 3. So command points I talked about in the design when we looked at that first patrol ship last episode. So I can only have up to 5, and I think, again, research can increase that, but for now, each patrol ship costs a command point, so I can only have 5 of them in one fleet. So that's just how it's set up. This ship doesn't seem like it doesn't have like a weapon, it's not a weapon ship really. It must be a support ship here. So this unlocks a lot of diplomatic options, so when we meet people this might become more important. We have the basic ones now, so we can do ceasefire and stuff if we need to, which seems reasonable. What's this one do? These are like cards that it'll make sense when we do the combat if you're not familiar with it, but they're like different options tactics we can use within the combat system. And then this is a support module. So this would be desert. Now let's just go with the extra ship type for now. And also, what if we get minus 10? Oh, so we need to... What do we need to unlock to get that? Because that'll help us out. What is a... I'm guessing it's over here somewhere. Must be further down the line, huh? Where... I'm not seeing it. It can't be that far down the line. Shouldn't be in the weapons. Oh, right, here we go. Proto-Orchid. Okay, so maybe we'll pick up this next and then go up there. Because otherwise, if we were to colonize this next one, it's going to give us another minus 10, and we're already at... Well, so we could probably do it, but the more people you grow, the more upset they'll become at overcrowding too, so... For now, I think we don't want to push it too far. And then what did we have? Here we had... This is going to be... They're going to be happy about that, so we can queue up colonize, and we'll just put that right after the extra industry there in Colorado, I think is fine. And we're building a ship, and okay, so that should be good. And then, I don't know if you guys can hear it. I don't think you can. I think I've got the microphone set up fairly good so you can't hear, but they're doing some sort of construction or something right outside my door, or so it seems anyway. And so if you can hear that, I apologize, but not a whole lot I can do about it. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure that... I didn't think you could hear it in the last recording, and they've been doing it all day, so... Alright, so... XP bonus for our hero, but he's not really some really good systems. So again, I'm kind of curious. I wonder if the game sets it up this way, like in a 4-arm galaxy with 5 guys, 5 opponents. If it just sets you up kind of in choke points to start out with, that would seem to make sense. At least on the surface, there's another wormhole that we could travel to. So I wonder if I went down here, if I'd find another faction. I don't really want to meet anybody just yet. Oh, but I do need to prioritize a colony ship to get our foot in the door. Let's look at this system. Tundra. Arctic. So that's a good initial one, just because it's not going to get... It's so -10, right? Approval, but +20, so that's a good start. And then we could go over here, and we're still at a +5 if we take these 2. And then this just gives us... And then there's a resource there that we can take too. So yeah, I think a colony ship is a good investment. 5 turns. I'm going to prioritize that even up there like that, so we'll do that. Kind of a lonely galaxy up to this point. What do we got here? We found a stellar border on Micra. What does it do? +25 approval, so that's a good one. So that would even out. You could actually... It becomes a viable system then, because you're only going to take a -5 there. You're going to take a -20, but you're going to get +25, so that's a 5 net, which is going to offset that. So then all of a sudden you get no approval negatives on this system, so that becomes viable. So that could be a look for our next spot. It's also got a titanium, which is good. 3 XP on the Alpha Fleet, which I think is these guys, yep. We need to queue up a research, and Iowa finished. So you can see its influence detection range expanded significantly. What else can we build? We don't, like I said, don't need that. -15% upkeep. What are we paying? Does it tell us what we're paying in upkeep? -7 from improvements. So what would 15% of 7 maybe? So that doesn't seem like a very good investment. I think we're just going to keep pumping out science. I could be reading that incorrectly, but I don't think so. Alright, so this is just going to take 1 turn. What else do we have? This one is gonna... This building, infinite supermarkets. That sounds awesome. Sounds like a good one too, because it's only gonna take, or it would allow us to get approval back on systems, and then we'll pick up the ability to colonize deserts. So we'll kind of go in that order. This guy needs orders. Sure. Keep exploring, sir. Alright, so then we finished another ship. What do we got in a hangar here? That should be our patrol ship. So we'll put him in the fleet. So I got 4 of them defending. How's our money situation? So 17, so pretty solid. Maybe look at hiring another hero. There's only 2 of them available. Like we said, I really like to use them more as governors, but maybe later on we can use them as fleet admirals. Alright, so we got neural robotics. So now it would take 6 turns for us to unlock that proto-orchid resource. It might be worth it soon. So 2 turns, 2 turns. So got a little bit to decide. So this system not as strong, but there's the first other living life that we've seen in the galaxy, really, is right there. An unknown fleet. So something... I kind of misjudged that. I guess we want to go here. That's alright. Got 10 more science. That's always good. How much would it cost to get this guy up and going? Not really doing anything else, so I'm going to buy that out. And we're going to get our foot in the door here as quickly as possible. Okay, so, whoops. Procreator. So we'll create that. And I'll tell you what we will do is we'll merge them. So now I've got all of our patrol ships and the Procreator, and then we're going to send them down here, because now, like I said, this becomes our choke point, right? Because there's no other way, until people research the direct travel thing, there's no other way to get into this part of the galaxy. So we'll do that, and then we'll colonize, what did we say? -10, +20, so we'll start on the tiny Arctic. So now I've got a foothold here. What should we call our foothold? I don't know. It's a little foothold, right? So Rhode Island. Oh, can't do Rhode Island, it's too big. How about Delaware? That'll work. What do we want? So, not a lot of industry going on, so what is this going to give us? Lava and tundra, +2 per person on planet. So that would, what can we have? We could have 4, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Also no money right now either. Desert. Let's go with industry. It's going to take a long time. We could buy it out for 82. Yeah, we'll kickstart the effort on this. We'll invest in this planet, and then these guys will defend it. And then I think we'll make another patrol ship after all this stuff's done. All right. I'm tempted to just grab these two as well, but I don't want to overextend us too much, and I'm worried that we might already be getting close to that. So governor level up. So what does this do? +3 offense. So we're not really going to use her as a fleet admiral, so that doesn't seem like it's going to be too beneficial. Let's keep the labor, because now we're getting 20%. Seems like a good idea. Maybe the next one we'll go back and give her some more administrative benefits. So that finished up. Colorado, we're going to colonize the other planet in the system. So now, what do we want here? So now we've got some industry going. Medium tundra -5. This one is going to give us +1 food per person on Arctic and tundra, so that seems like a good investment too, because we would have so much in this one. +1 per person on tundra and Arctic, so that's also, both of those are good investments. So we'll get the industry going, and then we'll get some food for the growth. I think that seems like a good idea. Continue our exploration. There's a lot of good planets. There's another wormhole, so we're starting to kind of flesh out the galaxy more, to see what it actually looks like. Alright, an event. Dust rain. A strange cloud is filtering through the galaxy. Let's see what to do with it. So we could take... Is that +100 for 20 turns? That can't be right. We don't have any allies. That's a short-term thing. Plus we don't know anybody, so why would we be... This seems like the best one. So are we really gonna... Are we gonna get... How does that work? I guess we'll see next turn is when it's gonna take effect. Alright, so sustainability is next. Got some decent research. Oh, 2 wormholes here. Interesting. We'll just keep exploring. I'm not going to go down the path of a wormhole. We'll try this one first, because it's closest. Well, sort of closest, I guess. I'm not going to go down that path until I know, you know, kind of kind of a little bit more about my surroundings, I guess. Alright. A double wormhole. Interesting. Plus 10 approval for 20 turns. That's always helpful. So I guess our next step is really that we gotta go through that wormhole. And we met somebody, which is what I suspected. You are not alone. Okay. So now we can take a look at this screen, right? And we've met, I don't know who this is. The Sowers. Okay, so they're neutral right now. Because we haven't researched that diplomacy tech, we can't really do a whole lot. Eventually we can trade resources and stuff with them. So we're kind of in a Cold War. So we can't attack each other directly, but if we run into each other, we're kind of basically going to fight. So if he brought his fleet back here, then and I stayed, that could be a battle, basically. Alright. Plus, so how did that end up playing out? Plus 100 on Empire, so I just got 100, or I'm not sure exactly how that is going to pan out. We'll have to kind of see. So I'm going to see if I can just run away and explore his area of the galaxy. Alright, sustainability we got. So I'm wondering, yeah, you know what? Let's pick up this so we're going to start to run into more and more people, so we want to be able to... I don't have any reason to fight this guy right now, basically. Especially if so this planet seems like a good one. Let's pick up these two. Possibly, we'll see about that, but these two for sure, to get us a good foothold into the center part, what I think is the center part of the galaxy. And you can kind of see where the four arms are going to come from. It seems like there should be another wormhole over here somewhere, but it looks as if we're on the top arm, and then it would peel down in those other four. So we'll see. Maybe because there's two here, my guess is there's maybe two guys down here, one here and one here, so that would be our four opponents. I don't know. That's part of the exploration piece, I guess. So we will continue to explore and encounter new guys in the next episode. So again, thanks for joining me, and thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having fun with this. I know I really am. I'm learning a lot as I am forced to explain it. Not forced to, but I guess as I'm explaining it to you, I'm learning stuff that I didn't really know before, and I think that's cool. And I enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. So until we meet up again for another look at Endless Space, guys, well, as always, fly safe and game on.